that he went to the cross. He went to the cross. And now, this is where I want to take it. But I want you to see it through Adam. Adam was put to sleep, which is the same thing as death. And God made a cut in Adam's side in order for the woman to come forth. Y'all know the story. Mrs. Adam represented the church. And Adam was the first tabernacle or temple that God lived in. I want you to see this. He wanted to live with somebody. He needed somebody like him. Because you were made in the image of God. And he needed to live in somebody that was pure. And so there was no sin in Adam. And so when he got in Adam, he loved him, so he said to Adam, you name everything. And Adam began to name everything. And whatever they said, that's the character they came. If he named them alligator, they had them teeth and they acted like alligator. If he named them monkey, they started, just like a monkey. Some of us act like a monkey, but we're not a monkey. But what you name something, God gives us the power to name. I said this morning in the early service that the redeemed of the Lord say so. Our problem is the redeemed ain't saying nothing. Come on here, the redeemed ain't saying nothing. You sitting there talking all kind of jive turkey stuff, but the redeemed ain't saying nothing. When I say something, I'm talking about saying what God said. It ain't gonna be an easy thing to say some stuff that you can't see with these eyes. You gotta say something that God said and know that it's gonna come to pass. Somebody shout hallelujah. God had to find another place when Adam sinned, because he can't stay in something that's deceptive. Because of sin, God had a process in order for man to approach it. He had a process that you had to go through. Watch this. He had a process that you had to go through. Before, we were right there with God. Now, you need a representative to go before God. So you don't see God until he gets to the tabernacle. The first tabernacle, he lived in man. But that's second. Because of sin, he has 3 compartments before you can get there. And everything points to the cross. God is getting ready to take somebody somewhere. And it's not an easy thing even for you to come to the cross. But at this time, you couldn't get in there to talk to God. There's no way you could come. You couldn't even come in the enclosed area where the curtains, where the gate was. And the only way you could get into that part is that you brought a sacrifice that would represent you. And then in the holy place, you have 4 men, Aaron's son, that could get in just in the holy place. But then who gonna get in the holies of holies? It was only one person, and that was Aaron, who represented the type of Jesus. Now, when he gets in there, could nobody get in there but him. Now, there was a curtain. That curtain down, you'll see it in a minute. That was, if you could visualize it, through here. And that was to keep those out there, only the 4 believers. I say that. Only believers. The Aaron's son was, the priest was the believers. But they still couldn't, just because you were a believer, you couldn't get up in there. And you got to say something, God was something. But God always wanted to live with you, the believer, the church. He wanted to, but something had to happen to get you. You remember when he said that what I am, there you may be also. What I didn't finish at the film was, I wasn't talking about going to heaven. Where did he go? He went to the cross. That's why I was born. I was born at the cross 2,000 years ago. My manifestation came October the 2nd, 1942. But I was born at the cross in him 2,000 years ago. David Jr. was in me before this is where we're going. I'm going to cut through the chase here because God is trying to tell you how much He loves you. You don't have to respond if you don't want to. Because his dying for you wasn't based whether or not you would receive Him. I know that we look for people to receive us when we do something nice for them. But God said this is greater than somebody like that. Yeah. My love is on another level. It's just not even on a human level. I know some of us have a dog kind of love. You know, but you know what? A dog can't love on the level of how you love. And I don't care how bad your love is, a dog can't even enter to that height. As bad as your love is, a dog can't get that high. But I want you to know, until you are born again, you can't get on the height of the love of God until you change your nature. You can't love greater than what you are. If you ain't no good, your love is no good. If your word is no good, then you ain't no good. You are what your word is. We talking about and running around talking about we love you. We love you. A dog knows when you love him. I told you the fish. I told you I can go through it today. The fish know I was messing with it and making it mad. It really does. You can't tell folks. Me telling you, I've been married to her 47 years. But I can't go over there and just tell her I love her. Even today. I got to show something. All we want to do is tell folks and buy them a little dress, give them a little piece of money. Said, you ought to be glad I get that. I remember the day I wouldn't have done it. And you feel good, but you didn't used to do it. So you feel good. Like we feel good today that we only paid $2.something for gas. We get happy. Because when y'all paying $4 or something for gas, y'all were mad. But now, it's easing up. But they know how to do it. They make you happy. You're glad for $2. If y'all be glad for $2 gas, y'all be shouting. But I remember the day when I had 5 cents gas. And it was gas for 10 cents. It said we had gas for. But you know what? The test will show you how much you love. What you're going, and some of the hell that you got to go through will only show you how much you love a situation. There's some things you won't put up with, but then there's other things because of somebody you love. You say, I'll take it. I'll keep my mouth shut. You want to say something to somebody, but you keep your mouth shut. Why do you keep your mouth shut? I love them. Well, they're wrong, but I'm keeping my mouth shut. Hallelujah. I got to go to another level. I cannot stay on your level. I can't stay on your level. I got to go to a higher level. You may not understand me, but I know where I stand with God. You got to understand. That's a covenant that God cut with man. No matter you haven't, no matter, nothing changed for me as a sinner when He changed the water in wine. Nothing changed for me. Did nothing change when He fed the 5,000.
Right.
I'm good. I'm wonderful. That's the things that we do. Don't change the situation.